Welcome back, all my fragrance fanatic friends and beauty besties. It's Jamie here, and I hope that you are having an amazing, wonderful, fantastic day today. I am super excited because I feel like I've been waiting for this perfume to come out forever, and I finally got it in a couple days ago. Been playing around with her, and I'm so excited to share my thoughts. It's the new Ellis Brooklyn Queen's Caramel, and we're going to be going over what this smells like. The projection, the longevity. Does this smell similar to anything else on the market? We're going to be going over layering combinations. And most importantly, is she really the queen of caramels? We will find out. I will leave the link to this perfume down in the description box below. And disclosure real quick, I am not affiliated with Ellis Brooklyn whatsoever. I purchased this perfume on my own, and I'm just excited to talk about it with you guys. So with that out of the way, let's get started. First, let's go over the packaging. It comes in this cute little pink box. Ellis Brooklyn, you got me with the pink. Like you could put, any company could put anything in a pink box and I'm gonna buy it because I love the color pink. But the bottle is even more adorable. It's got this really cool ombre. It's like an orange and pink ombre look. And I'm loving the new lids now. Ellis Brooklyn kind of upgraded their lids. The old ones looked like this, and it was like you could kind of scratch at it and it could come off type of situation, and it's more lightweight and plastic. The newer lids that they have, it's actually like embedded into there, you know, see it? And it's made of like metal. It's very heavy and luxe feeling. And it's still, you have the magnetic closure, which I love perfume. Like, any perfume company that does the magnetic lids, thank you so much. I genuinely appreciate you very much, because that is my favorite type of perfume bottle, is when it has a magnetic lid. That gets me so excited, you guys. I love that. Okay, so now let's get into what this smells like. I didn't really know what to expect at first. When I was seeing those notes online, I'm like, you know, am I gonna be able to pick up on some of these other things? I'm assuming I'm gonna pick up on the caramel, right? So when I actually got it in and sprayed it out, I was so pleasantly surprised. Like it exceeded my expectations of what I even thought this might smell like. First off, I need to say that if you are not a really sweet perfume gourmand lover, you stay away from this perfume, because this is the sweetest, so realistic. Like, it makes my mouth water, it makes my stomach grumble. Like, I'm so hungry for something sweet to snack on. Like, if you don't want to smell like a literal snack, then don't even bother with this, because you're not gonna like it. But I love these type of perfumes. Now, do I love them for every day? No. I have to be in the mood for certain gourmand perfumes, but this one is done so good, you guys. So the caramel in here, it's not like the regular caramel smell that I get from most perfumes. This caramel in here is extremely thick, sticky, and dark. Like the dark, rich, sticky caramel. And then I'm also getting the honey, and it's coming across like those, I think they're called like Oh Honey, that candy that's like, will stick to your teeth. And if you have any fillings, it will literally like pull out your fillings because it's so sticky. That Oh Honey candy, that's what I'm getting from this. And so then I get the white chocolate as well. And I was so happy because white chocolate is my favorite type of chocolate. And I was thinking, oh, am I even going to be able to smell it in this perfume? I don't know. We'll see. Yes, she comes in, and I feel like she is just up front and dominant as the caramel is. This is a creamy river of silky, sweet white chocolate with coconut shavings. Like it smells just like, is it Forever Rocher or Lindt chocolate? I don't know. I'll put up pictures of what I'm thinking of in my head that I cannot put out in words. These are some of my favorite candies, and they're like a really like high quality white chocolate mixed with like coconut shavings. And I'm also getting the maple. However, the maple, she's more in the back. She's not quite up front, but she's there. And it smells, with all of the other sugary stuff going on in this perfume, the maple is coming across like those maple candies that you can get. I think it's like just like sugar and butter or something and like a maple flavoring, and they like put it into like again, I'll show you pictures. I don't know the names of stuff, but have had these before at Tractor Supply. I don't know if you all have ever been to Tractor Supply, but they have some candies up front, and that's one of my favorite ones. I can't ever find it anywhere else but at Tractor Supply. But it's these maple candies, and they are delicious, and that is what I'm getting from this perfume. But it's more, she's more, like I said, in the back. It's not quite like maple forward, maple dominant, like you would get in the O Canada or Hot Cakes, one of those two perfumes. And then, so imagine everything I just mentioned, but then sprinkle in just a light little dusting of sea salt. And that is what I'm getting from this perfume. And it is absolutely delicious. Now, does this smell like anything else out on the market? Yes, it does have some similarities to Bianco Latte, Caramel Cascade, and Eclair. Okay, now, as we know, Eclair and Caramel Cascade, those are the dupes for Bianco Latte. And if you want, I don't know, I did like a video, maybe it was a year ago or so. I can't remember exactly how long it was, but I did a video about all three of those perfumes. And Caramel Cascade was the most diluted of the three perfumes. And then Eclair was very, very similar to Bianco Latte, but still not quite, because I felt like Bianco Latte was like the strongest, darkest, thickest caramel. But I didn't keep any, I only had a sample of Bianco Latte. I had the full bottle of the other two. I gave those to my daughters because I felt like all three of those perfumes, they were great, but I felt like they were missing something. Like something was missing from the perfume that just made me not very interested in them, even though they smell great. And then Ellis Brooklyn came along and said, I know exactly what this perfume needs. Let's add some maple and some white chocolate and some sea salt. And they just knocked it out of the park. This was exactly what I was looking for. That something that was missing in those other caramel perfumes. This one's got it. So to sum up what I'm trying to say here is that yes, this is similar to other things on the market, like Bianco Latte and Eclair, but I don't think they're dupes at all. I think that all three are individual perfumes that can stand on their own, depending on your preference of what you like and don't like. But I feel like they're in the same family. They are three sisters. They are still living at home together, but they all have their individual personality traits. Like that's how I would describe all of those perfumes. So now let's talk about projection and longevity. I feel like the projection is, you know, it's like it's a good scent bubble, but it's not like way out there in like left field. It's not beast mode energy. It's not going to like linger in the room for hours and hours once you've left. Not that type, but it is pretty, like you have a pretty good scent bubble. So I would say moderate projection. And the longevity, I'm getting about anywhere from 6 to 8 hours, depending on how hydrated I am. Ladies, I hope you're getting your hydration in because your perfumes aren't going to last if you're not. Depending on how hydrated I am, I can get 6 to 8 hours on skin, and it lasts like even longer on clothes. It lasts forever on clothes. Love it. I think this is perfect for fall and winter, but you can also it's still summer outside. I've been wearing it in the heat, and it does great. It only intensifies the sweetness, which could be a little overwhelming for some people, but I love it. So now let's talk about layering combinations. You can absolutely pair this up with things like Hot Cakes by Sniff, that maple type of perfume, or O Canada. You can pair it up with that for sure. That has that maple in there. But if you want to enhance, you know, the maple in this perfume, you can pair it up with things like Pure Honey by Kim Kardashian, if you want to enhance that honey note a little bit more. Honey Milk by Mix Bar. That's another great one. You know, so many different sweet things. If you want to intensify some of the sweetness that's already here, which you really don't need to. Like this perfume truly is a queen. She can stand on her own. She doesn't need to be layered with anything. Let's just get that straight. You know, she does not need to be layered. But I'm just saying, if I know there's some people out there that like to mix match things, and so that's why I'm talking about these combinations. This definitely doesn't need to be any sweeter than what it is. But if you wanted to, you definitely could with those perfumes I just mentioned. But what I love to pair it with are more fruity things to kind of help balance out, you know, what's already so sweet in here. Like this is already sweet enough, in my opinion. So if you add a fruit to it, it kind of just, I don't know, I feel like that's the perfect combination. And one of the perfumes that I love to pair up with this is Strawberry Letter. That one goes really good with it. That fresh, sweet strawberry mixed with this, like, oh, that's a really good combination, you guys. You can try that out. And then also Apple Love, which Ellis Brooklyn, I think, like in the commercials or the advertisement for this, they said something about pairing it up with Apple Love, which I figured they would make a great combination, and they do, of course. It's, if you want to add you add an apple to this, you're going to get like a really caramel apple with all those other things I mentioned. Like, and it's just, oh, it's so good, you guys. So good. Or like I said, you can wear it on its own. You do you. So is Queen's Caramel truly the queen of caramels? In my opinion, yes. She may not be for you, but she is for me. I think she's the perfect caramel perfume. One of my favorites used to be Fancy by Jessica Simpson. And oh, let me tell you, I still love that caramel perfume so much. But there's so many more added things in this caramel perfume that just puts it over the top for me. And it just makes her the queen of caramels in my eyes. And so I would love to get your all's opinion. Have you all tried this yet? What do you think of it? Do you have it in your collection already? Are you not interested in this perfume at all? Or do you think it smells terrible and you want to stick with Bianco Latte? That's great too. Tell me all about it in the comment section. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And remember, before you go, to seize the day and overspray. Bye guys.